Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just kind of wanted to give a quick little update. I am going to be very soon out of town for about maybe 6-ish days of visiting my grandpa for the last time. I just felt like I kind of needed, even if it's not like friggin' necessarily the video that was supposed to be getting done today, much less getting done yesterday. There's been some stuff that's gone down, so I kind of just wanted to kind of give you all a heads up on why the video is not only late, but is extremely late. I don't want to rush the video either because in reality, the topic keeps changing as I'm tampering with it. So, add in the fact that I haven't really exactly been mentally um, here the past couple of days hasn't really helped any. So, uh, all things considered, I just kind of wanted to make sure you all got a heads up for the few people who watch it, for the even fewer who think I'm actually funny, and by fewer I mean all of one to none. I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up. Hopefully, I'll be if the topic doesn't morph on me again for the third time. Hopefully, I should be able to get that video up maybe sometime, maybe next Thursday, roughly. I won't swear to that in a court of law. Like I said, as I was working on the topic, it kind of kept changing on me because every time I'd start up the topic, I've there'd be some kind of either tangent or there'd be some other thing that's as needing to be brought up. That's why it's taken so long. On top of everything else just compounding on top of all that. Hopefully, like I said, I'll be back soon. Hopefully, there'll be no issues. I've been pushing off because I was hoping to kind of get someone else who had played a certain bit of the game that I just wouldn't and couldn't. Uh, Sadly, as much as I want to bring this person in still. I don't want to bug them any more about it than I have. I feel like I've already kind of bothered the shit out of this person. And I actually respect this person to the point where I don't want to keep hounding them about it. And I don't want to annoy the shit out of them. I don't want to do that. So, as much as they have a certain bit of experience, I just don't have a certain chunk of experience with the game. And I am sorry about how delayed and how prolonged this video, the review for Yakuza Like a Dragon was. I'm gonna just kind of release that. So sorry for the schedule being thrown off, but it's unavoidable. It's nothing like it's not something like it's his fault or nothing like that. God no. It's just real life has always got to come first, and I also, like I said, I don't want to annoy this person. I respect them too much to do that. So as much as it kind of does suck that it's no longer a collaboration video, which sucks. At the same time, though, it's just kind of what has to happen. I sadly, like I said, I'm pretty out of it. So tons of stuff that I was really looking forward to doing, stuff I was even thinking about trying to see how best to work around it. I, I'm kind of just not gonna be thinking about that for a while. Uh, like I said, it's been a rough batch of days, and it's going to be rougher still. To those of you who are curious what I might be meaning is there have been times where I've thought about trying to maybe find a way to make it so that this way y'all can be kind of included into the D&D sessions that I'm part of. I can't really do that right now. Like I said, I'm not in a good mental state to begin with, so trying to find a creative way to do it when you're in a funk is not really an easy thing to do. Much less is it something that I can do. Especially since a large chunk of my channel is all about letting my complete mental insanity kind of be out in the open for you lot. Running through thoughts that have popped in my head, doing opinion videos because I can let myself argue to death with myself for a week on end, and kind of show you what the end result of that arguing with myself goes. And I would, if I do bring in you guys to kind of get brought into the whole D&D thing, I would want to do it while in my own way, where some of my insanity is kind of brought into it. I also am not sure how I feel about doing it because I can't draw, or I can draw weapons, but meh, and it sucks. And I don't have enough experience with anything else, so I wouldn't know how to do like animations, sadly. And I still want it to be relatively unique. Now, granted, with my D&D group, I don't have to worry about our decisions being unique. We are a group of batshit weirdness, and to be honest, I love it for that. But it's just, it's harder to think of what the creative path to take is when you yourself are in a funk. So, as I hope you can understand. Um, they're having thoughts about maybe changing the way I edit my videos, making it so this way maybe the whole room, the whole video is expanded because it's a little tight. Where I also kind of bring in some of my other insanity that you guys don't get to see as often because I wouldn't know how to edit it for crap. Which is where I would include the other me's that are up in the here because there's a lot of us. Um, it's just I kind of wanted to give you a heads up. That's why the opinion video isn't today when it was supposed to. It's why Yakuza has taken so long. It's just the way it is. It sucks. It's just an inevitability, I guess is the way to phrase it. Just before anyone gets any delusions, because I'm doing this now video instead of collaboration, so does that mean something bad with me? No, nothing went bad with me and the dude that I was going to be collaborating with. It's just real life has to take precedence. It has to come first. Ensuring that people who care about it taken care of, making sure you yourself are taken care of. These things have to come first. Always. In everything. They have to come first. And like I said, I respect the dude way too much to want to keep hounding him about it. I don't want to do that. That feels really disrespectful. It makes me feel disgusted with myself. I don't want to bug the dude any more than actually have to, or for positive reason. I don't want to do it. So it's just sucks, but it's what it has to be. Um, as a result, obviously that means the scheduling for some stuff needs to get flipped around. So what's going to happen is when I get back, I'll start working on the Yakuza Like a Dragon review, and hopefully, maybe late after that, a week after that, I'll have the opinion video up. What's going to be after that, I don't 100% have decided, much less know. I There are a couple things I could do, but I'm not sure how interesting those sound. I'll probably ask you lot if it sounds at all interesting to you. I have no clue. Um, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to end this video because I didn't really say anything funny. I didn't really do anything funny. So, my usual way of ending it, where I want you guys to smirk, to laugh, even if it's at me. Even if it's like the most negative reason for feeling something positive, cool. But today, it's just it's an update, and ending it with "you have been updated" sounds really weird. So yeah, I'm not going to. Some people are often end their videos with like stuff like liking and subscribing. That feels weird for me since I don't actually truly. I don't really care if I remain as a small channel. If I remain as a small channel, cool. That's fine with me. I do this as a hobby, not a job. So for me, there's a lot more freedom to just enjoy the ride. Um, and I more care if you smirk than if you like the video, to be honest with you. I more care if I've made you guys feel something positive for all of a couple of seconds. Even if it's a fleeting second, if I've made you feel something semi positive, it's good enough. It's better than the freaking like button as far as I care, to be honest with you. So I'm not really sure how I should end these weird update videos where I'm not trying to make you guys smirk or laugh or something. So yeah, weird. Very weird to not know how to end the video when you're making the video. Really weird. I guess the thing to say at the end of the day is I hope you enjoy the background. It's not going to 100% stay this way. Like, don't get used to. Hold on, I'll get it. There we go. Don't get used to none of these being here. Their lifespan, much less their existence in this spot, is temporary. Hopefully, I'll also have things maybe shifted around a bit differently so that this way y'all can get a better view of the background. Hopefully, I hope. I think if anything, the way I want to end this is I'd love to be reading some comments on maybe what you guys think about the changes that have been made so far. What changes do you think would really help this channel going forwards? What do you think would make some of these topics more interesting? What would you think would be something kind of neat to see done editing wise? I'd love to see what you guys think and what runs through your mind when you think insanity and King is technically a perv and a batshit. I'd love to know what you guys think and what kind of sparks in your head of how how to change things in a way where the insanity is even more in everyone's face. Or maybe if failing that, you'd rather comment about say how you think the best method to kind of introduce the my D&D camp the campaigns I've been a part of and how they go about, or maybe how you think I could make it so that this way it's done, especially when you consider the fact that I have no animation background and I can't draw for crap. um, I'd love to see what you guys think, what your thoughts on that are. Hopefully I will see you guys next time, and hopefully things get a little easier, or at least less fresh.